Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes open. Right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, some of the true villains of society are never exposed. We look past them because we don't look at them as villains. But I want to expose some of the villains of society that are destroying the youth of America. The youth of all worlds, the youth of everybody on earth, because to be a certain way, to look a certain way is the standard now, and it's really bad for us folks who do our best to try and stay as earthly, natural as we can. Some of us, we make alterations, but some of it goes too far. I want to show you guys a video of destruction that won't be looked at as destruction by the average mind, but people who have two eyes and a heart that beats toward morality will see how sad this video was for me to watch, how hard it was to watch. When somebody showed it to me, I really couldn't believe it. Do we have that first video of the 1-year-old
Jesus
being mutilated?
Because I've seen him on toddlers, but this right here.
Raylene
Okay,
Pyru.
look.
Okay, so this is the baby.
Look at that.
You see the baby?
Yeah.
Look at what they're doing to this 1-year-old. They are destroying a child. They are putting...
A lace front.
I'm not going to even say nothing until it's through.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
look at you. See
crying.
that? You see that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, the baby was crying.
Let me tell you something. You see that little girl?
Yeah.
That little girl is fucked for life. That little girl is going to think something's wrong with her if she don't have that shit on her like that. That is a 1-year-old, ladies and gentlemen. A 1-year-old. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, that should be child abuse.
That is child abuse, Craig.
Yeah, that's wild.
And like I said, the average mind will be like, what's wrong with that? That little girl is fucked for life. If that little girl grows up, 2-year-old, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, wearing that every day, the only way she would change her ways is if she's somewhere on a desert island and couldn't get to that shit no more. Then she might learn to accept who she is.
Yeah, that's cold-blooded. If it was a little boy and they put a ponytail
Somebody say the
on him,
African teethers. Yeah, over there in Africa, let's talk about it. The skin bleaching cream is a hot item for sale.
definitely.
Fucked for life. This is what the internet has done. The internet has made people think you're supposed to be a certain way, and that certain way is not who you are. Fucked for life. There's another little girl. Do we have that video?
Another. Damn.
Hey, We have that video.
That might be the
They
one.
they call her influencer. This little girl. Look at how they teach this little girl to dress. I just want you to look. This is a little girl. When I say a little girl, I mean a little girl. Look at her.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I just want people to know this is what people are doing to their children and putting them on the internet. Look. And you know, the average mind would be like, oh, she's so cute. This little girl is fucked for life. Do you know as far back, I'm saying as even the early 90s, people weren't putting lipstick on their babies? They'll look at you like, girl, get your ass. I'm talking about like if you're not in high school, even in high school though, but if you're not in high school, you would not let your child dress like this. But now it's trendy to slut out a child.
That's wild.
But I'm saying, like, some people will be like, Corey, what you tripping on? You don't see this? Is it? I don't know if it's just me. Somebody can tell me it's just me.
No.
But when you see a little girl begin like this, look at her. She's a beautiful little girl. She should be knowing things that's going to help her become something to be proud of. What do you think her doing this is going to help her become?
Man, her mother.
Not that young. And that young, too, it's really going to,
She's instilling materialism into her. She gonna,
Man, cut it off, because I
whole
want to
when
hear.
they're like,
I want to let Craig cook with what he said. What is she doing?
She's instilling materialism into her daughter. So her connection to value is going to be based in something artificial that ain't real. She's going to be, if she don't stop it, that child is always going to look in empty places for love.
Damn, Craig, you killing them.
She's not going to be able to connect on a more personable level because she's going to just attach her self-worth to materialism. And that's why all these bitches got BBLs and
Chatty Fanny, that was a good one.
a baby daddy and a stud, a baby daddy with a stud husband. You know what I mean? Like, that's where that type of shit lead to.
I'm just letting you cook, man, because I know you smart and you peep it. Like Craig, I don't really let Craig prep for this. I like when he goes off the top of the dome because he's one of them people that go off the top of the dome with his thoughts. And I feel like it's strong thoughts that help the show. But we got a sister who speaks about stuff like this. Do we have that tape? Almost. It's okay. I'll cook a little bit between
But
there.
somebody mentioned it in the chat, and I agree.
What'd they say,
They
D?
said children are supposed to have their innocence,
Yeah, you put
Man,
it
that is
taken
a
away.
great point.
and it's been removed. You know what I'm
at
saying?
that
for a lot
age,
of
you're
kids
supposed to
now.
be dirty and outside.
Playing on your knee. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
just
You're supposed to
chop
be
on the
out
floor.
there falling down and
When you're
Yeah.
a 12-year-old girl, the last thing you need to be worried about is your sexuality.
yeah.
Your sexuality, if it is a priority at age 12, you're brought up wrong. At 12 years old, you're supposed to be worried about being a good student, being a good person to your mother and father, and learning how to be a human being that builds the human race.
Right.
When you're 12 years old, you're not supposed to be worried about nothing we saw in that video. When you are a little girl and you're outside playing, growing, and everything, I'm saying at age 12, you are starting to realize who you are and how you look matters to you. But it shouldn't matter to the point where you go out of your way to extreme measures to look false.
And I'm going to break right in real quick to say this. At 12 years old, kids at 12, man, when I was growing up, kids at 12, girls at 12, were in the kitchen with their moms and grandmothers learning how to cook. You know what I mean? They weren't out here trying to be fashion novas, fashion divas and stuff like that. Now, like Corey said, knowing how they look and being aware of how they look, that's important too. You know what I'm saying? To know certain things about how you look and be aware of how you look. But to be out here trying to be all being like a fashion nova or a fashionista, worrying about how your hair and your wardrobe. girls at 12 back in my day weren't even worried about that. If they look good, they look good. They were who they were. They weren't trying to be all in the fashion like that. You know what I'm saying? The glamour, being a part of the glamour squad. You know, like I said, they was cooking. They was learning how to cook, learning how to be young ladies. And the ones who did come outside, you know, they were. You know, they came out probably because their brothers or cousins, you know, were out playing in the street, and they came out, you know, and hung out a little bit, but they didn't, you know, they didn't do too much. They came out for a little bit and they went back inside. So, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't, you know, they weren't out there trying to be all cute, and it's crazy what they're doing to these young girls now. But yeah, I just wanted to hop in and say that. Like I said, y'all are teaching your daughters to be more materialistic. You're teaching them to care more about their looks. A lot of women are projecting their insecurities onto their daughters. So yeah, it's crazy. But let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Looking false as a little girl. When you're 12, 13, you're going into high school. If your priority is to look false, you'll put that before school. Mm-hmm. School is the place where you go for a fashion show instead of going to grow and learn. So I'm saying if you're not brought up right, there's going to be problems. And how about this? This video is catching a lot of women off guard. They're like, well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's what's wrong with society. The women don't even see what's wrong with what they're doing to the children. The children, you need to keep them as innocent as you can, as long as you can, because they're going to have years of getting threw back by people like me with 200.
Well, can I mention something else? Because a lot of people are bringing that up too.
Somebody say only black Americans do this to their kids. No, you're wrong. That was a video, I think, from Africa. Another place, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's happening everywhere. Whoever said that. Go ahead.
That's true.
Anywhere the Bible is the main book.
I'm saying a lot
What'd you say, Craig? Hold on.
So anywhere the Bible is the main book, shit like this is going.
God damn, that's deep. Anywhere the Bible is the main book.
Yeah.
Wow, I caught it, Craig. What was you saying, D? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to bring up the part of pedophilia, because a lot of people are saying, they'd be the first people to complain about somebody committing that, right?
Right.
But yet they're having their children look like that. I mean, you're attracting grown men. You're sexualizing your child.
Yes.
So that's wild to me, because right away everybody be like, oh, what are you looking at? Ooh, he's looking at my child. Or grown women say that. He's looking at me a certain way when they're dressed away. Can you imagine that? They're dressed in a certain way. They're a woman. Hopefully they can handle that. But you got a little girl like that walking around. That little girl, that little 3-4-year-old little girl, wow. No.
I would say to the women who don't know this, listen to this and try to have an open mind when I say this. The hunger of a healthy male, sexual-wise, is stronger than you can ever imagine.
Hell yeah.
If they didn't have laws that put men in jail for taking sex from women,
God.
Many men
Yeah.
would take sex, because a healthy male with a sexual appetite is all he thinks about all day.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, some people can't even progress in school or at their job because they have to have sex. And after they have sex, there's about an hour and a half window before you need sex again. When you're healthy. Most of the sperm in your body is going down the drain or getting wiped off somewhere it's not supposed to be.
That's real shit. Yeah.
Most of the sperm. Do you know how much sperm went in sinks in places I lived?
Man. It's a pregnant sewer pipe right
Right.
now somewhere in New York.
And once I found out about while you're having an orgasm, you pour warm water on your dick, I ain't even have to have pussy. I was telling bitch, I got a cup of warm water. I don't need you.
Beat off in the shower and and point the shower head at your dickhead. You go.
Or what was that movie?
Wow.
Nut twice.
What was that movie? A Hot Apple Pie. That's where that came from. He was using the hot apple pie.
I don't know what he was using, but heat while you nutting.
Oh, American Pie, yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys ain't figured that out. You think you need that womb. No, heat work.
You know how
Goddamn
to
it.
you know how to double the intensity of orgasm is you beat off to videos of you beating off. Just be that's
I
going.
don't know about
It's
that,
two of
man.
you. I mean, it's gonna feel twice.
I know the value of heat. One day I saw a house on fire. Before the fire department got, I don't have to tell you everything, but all I'm saying is I know the value of heat.
Oh God.
While you having an orgasm, heat is a motherfucker. That's why you get sprung on a woman.
Yeah, that's
Because
real
that
shit.
heat, when she be like, you like that? You be like, ah.
You got to beat off with a parrot on your shoulder. That's
Oh
going.
no!
You a
It's gonna
stupid
take it
fuck.
to a whole nother level.
Why? Because he'll be commentating the parrot. The parrot.
There you go. There
Right,
you go.
right when you nut. That parrot be like, bingo. Your mother's coming.
Your mother's coming is crazy.
Oh God.
Lock the door.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's set up. Nayo said it's ready.
As the video set up, play the video of the sister giving a little knowledge, just real quick.
You. Some of y'all ain't never even been around your father, but you know you hate him. So your value comes from your behavior. It comes from you helping maybe your parents, being respectful to other elders, helping somebody if you can, trying to take charge of certain situations in your home. Don't let your baby's mother dress your little girl like a little whore. Don't let your baby mama put weaves in your daughter's hair, because that's teaching her that the only way she can be beautiful is if she buys some fake material and glue it on her head. They come from another race of people called Asian. So we don't need to teach that. We don't need to take our little girls and start putting them on makeup, letting them wear thongs, shorts, halter tops. You men know you don't like that. Every father don't really like that.
Not at all.
So we need men who will speak up about that. Like I say, we've tricked y'all on that.
Guys is whose podcast, find out and send them a shout out, because they had a guest that I feel like I would love to have her on my show.
Man, you
'Cause
gotta
she
do
got
that.
some knowledge for people, especially the people who want to hear. You can't save everybody, but
That's
yo,
it's what Nayo is Shahrazad Ali.
of course, yeah, her name is Shahrazad Ali,
She a
and the point
legend
I'm
in
trying
the
to make
game,
is
yeah.
this, man. We live in a time where when somebody educates you like that, they'll say something negative about her, and she ain't did nothing but say what you need to hear.
Women hate her. A lot of they can't stand her. Oh my God, this is just telling the truth.
See?
Yeah, and I'm just going to stop it right there. Shahrazad Ali said it, man. I mean, we don't, fathers especially, we don't get down like that. We would not. If a father's in the home, he would never let his daughter be dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? When my daughters was growing up, they didn't wear shit like that. There wasn't no halter tops, weren't no, little skimpy tight outfits, tight shorts, or nothing like that. They dressed appropriately, right? So yeah, a lot of it goes out to the fathers, man. Stay involved in your kids' lives, especially if you have daughters. As a mother, you shouldn't even want to expose your daughter to that. Some mothers do not, they think that it's cute to dress their daughters all skimpy and fast like that. But in reality, I mean, and like Dee said, you start to invite, unsavory characters into your atmosphere, right? You start, like she was talking about the pedos, you never know who's looking at you. You never know who's looking at your child. And then you dress them all provocative. And then you wonder why men are staring. It's like grown women who dress provocative. Y'all get mad when men stare at you. So just think about when you dress your child that way. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of guys out there, who are, and we can say it, they are pedos. A lot of you women, you single women who bring these dudes into your home after knowing them for a few days, a lot of these guys are pedos, and y'all don't know them, but y'all swear up and down they good men until one of them touch your child. Then you're all mad. But that's what you get for bringing guys around your kids and you don't really know them. these things are happening. These things, you have people like that out here in the world today, and you got to be more vigilant about how you dress your kids, right? But yeah, so you guys drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. These women are tripping, man. You can't be, a lot of women, like I said, they put their insecurities on their child. They project them. And it's going to make your child, and like Corey said, that child is going to be effed up. Because the child is going to think, unless their hair is a certain way or their makeup is a certain way, they're going to think that they're not cute, right? So yeah, you're doing your child a disservice by making them think that their value is in their hair and their looks like that, right? But yeah, so yeah, like I said, drop some comments, man. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy JLerone with JLerone Presents. You guys, please be good to yourselves by all means. Let's be good to one another, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.